This is today's editorial, which is 31st of Jan 2020, and this editorial written by Ananya Vajpayee. And so let's begin. Symbols and slogan of the substance. This is the title of this editorial. Then subtitle will be the anthem, emblems and icons that define the idea of India have made a vibrant return to the public sphere. The Constitution of India came into the effect more than 70 years ago on January 26, 1950. What should have been a joyous and occasion was darkened this year by the long shadow that the dilution of the Article 370 in Kashmir and adoption of the Citizenship Amendment Act by the parliamentary have cast over the sanctity of the Constitution. That's apart. January 30th, the anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi assassination was fueled by the way in which the ruling dispensations has sought to the dilute or deny the historical fact around the Mahatma Gandhi murder and glorify both his assassinates, Nathuram Godse and Godse's Guru V.D. Savarkar, the original proponent of Hindutva. People's power. While both official anniversaries of the January 26 to 30s seems to ring hollow given and conflict between the secular spirit and the secular spirit and sectarian narrative being pushed by the incumbent government, India is bubbling over with Gandhian form of resistance to the Narendra Modi Amit Shah regimes. Majoritarian since mid-December when the authorities attacked first the campus of Jamia Millia Islamia universities in Delhi and then Aligarh Muslim University. Indian citizens, especially student minorities and the secularists have come out on the street to protest the imposition of new citizenship law as well as the attempt to dismantle publicly funded higher education as a matter of state political policies. Places like the Shaheen Bagh in Delhi, Park Circus in Kolkata, Gateway of India in Mumbai and the Town Hall in Bengaluru have become iconic site of the new non-violent civil disobedience. Most striking has been in the emergence of Muslim women, twice disenfranchised by the minority religious status as well as by gender, as the strongest voice against the Hindu Rashtra, with the India opposition parties at all time low in terms of the electoral strength and the moral appeal. Popular protest seems to be the complete lacking in the political leadership or ideological coherence, and yet they are not awaiting with thousands and sometimes lakhs of people showing up even in the small town at short notice. Demonstrations, march, sit-ins, striking and boycott or occupy action by the citizens have been peaceful even in the face of the Section 144 restrictions. Egregious police violence, including the beating, erosion, tear gas, and the shooting, large-scale arrested and detentions, inherent shutdown, and extreme surveillance by the security agencies, in might have been somewhat easier to come out the large number of non-BJP ruled states like Maharashtra, Kerala, and West Bengal, but there have been vigorous protests across the board in the Delhi, Assam, Telangana, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu as well, despite several curves of the right of citizens to gather, march and express their dissent. In Uttar Pradesh, under the Chief Minister of Yogi Adityanath, who tried to model himself on the Mr. Modi when the latter was Chief Minister of Gujarat, close to the 30 unarmed civilians, including the children, were killed in the December 2019 alone. Legislature of the some states have passed a resolution against the CA, signaling their defiance against the act, which was passed by the majority vote in the both house of parliament. The poetry of the nationalism. What is most striking about the current have of the anti-CA sentiments sweeping India in the way in which symbol and the slogan of the India's secularism have been vigorously reclaimed and reasserted by the ordinary citizens. The national anthem, the national flag, the book of the constitution is preamble photograph of Mahatma Gandhi and the B.R. Ambedkar slogan. Like the सारे जहां से अच्छा by Muhammad Iqbal, हम देखेंगे by Faiz Ahmed Faiz, a longer unedited version of this lyrics by the Rabindranath Tagore that became the national anthem Jan Gan Man. Nationalist era chant of Azadi, freedom, Swaraj and the Inqilab. This dormant repertoire the suddenly made a comeback, capturing the imagination of the new generation as it finds the political feet under the shadow of Hindutva. In poster and murals on the wall and online on the street and on screens, India youth, women and the minorities are embracing the very repertoire of the poetry, music, art and the theatre they were told had died along with the Congress party, the Nehruvian state and the secular liberal elite that dominated post-colonial polite until recently. New songs are being sung, new poetry written, new slogan coined and the new art is emerging every day in a defiance of the Home Minister who is adamant about the enforcing the new citizenship law and the Prime Minister who, fearing ignorance of seething public unrest despite frequent and long-running suspension of the internet in the northeast and a massive police and paramilitary deployment in the many parts of the country, public expression of the patriotic attachment of the original idea of India seem unstoppable. Aesthetic appeal of the artifact, India's struggle for independence from the British rule involved a generation of the writer, artist, intellectuals and the student and gave the new nation of set to share the artifact with the both moral meaning and the aesthetic appeal. Hindu nationalism inherently narrow, divisive and the chauvinistic lack of the capacity of the create enduring icon, identity and solidarity that can cut across the religious, linguistic, gender and the caste differences to make the people feel involved and invested in the common political project. Tagore poem, Nehru's speeches, Gandhi's Khadi and Charkhas, the Sarnath lion capital adopted as a national emblem and Ashok Dhamma Chakra placed at the center of the national flag. These were not random choice nor empty gesture but rather symbol of the substance that held millions of the newly minted Indian citizens together in the shared dream of freedom, equality and justice. The secular and inclusive character of these symbols and their reference to long history of the coexistence between the myriad communities that constitute India's made them immediate recognizable, the world's most diverse population merging the melding within one nations. The darkest or Indian are standing up to the own what truly belongs to them. They are absolutely certain that the tricolor flag cannot be replaced by the monochrome saffron pennon of the Hindu supremacy. They are the holding of the harder than ever so simple yet powerful word of the preamble, where the people of India resolved to constitute to the country into the sovereign, secular, socialist, democratic republic to secure to its citizens justice, liberty and equality and promote among them a spirit of fraternity. Ananya Vajpayee, a fellow of CSTS in New Delhi, and currently visiting fellow at the CRASS Universities of Cambridge. So this is the all about today's editorial. I hope you enjoy. Uh, it's a Hindi version. I will publish. I will made video on Hindi version of this particular editorial. But it's all about you. If you request, okay, I want to this Hindi version of this particular editorial. Yep, a Hindi version of all editorial. Then I will another way. This is the it's your choice. So this is all about today's editorial. Thank you.